Good morning, girls. Let us continue with trigonometry once again. And yesterday I told you that today I am going to begin with the trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Right? So, as I have written on the board, trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Those specific angles are, which we are going to study today, are for 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are the angles. For these angles, we are going to learn what are the trigonometric ratios of these angles, how these values are derived, and how do we learn them, right? So first, in the beginning, before the derivation of those angles, values of those angles, I will first make a table for you to make you understand what we are going to study today. Okay? So as I told you that trigonometric ratios of some specific angles, we have to make a table. If we make a table, it will be easy for us to learn, and we begin with, this is a trigonometric ratio specific angle table. Okay. Now here I write angle theta or angle A or B, any angle. Then we have columns for 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay. Since I am only writing values just now, you will look at the table, how we make the table, and then we go on the values, derivation of the values of these angles. We have 6 ratios: sin theta, cos of theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta, right? If you remember all the values for sin theta, it will be easy for you to complete this table. Okay, what I said? If you remember the values of sin 0, sin 30, sin 45, sin 60 and sin 90, it will be easy for you to complete the whole table. So let us see how. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. Okay, as I told you, if you know these values, it will be easy for you to make the complete table. Now for cos of theta, we will go in the reverse order. What I wrote 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Now I will go in the reverse order. So cos 0 will be 1, cos 30 will be root 3 by 2, cos 45 will be same 1 by root 2, cos 60 will be 1 by 2 and cos 90 will be 0. Okay, I hope you understood what I am saying. This as you go in this order, for cos theta you go in the reverse order. Now you know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So therefore 0 upon 1 means 0. 1 upon 2 upon root 3 by 2 will give you 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2 will give you 1. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 will give you root 3, and 1 upon 0 is not defined. Okay, so this is complete sin theta, cos theta and tan theta for these specific angles. Now next, cosec theta. You know cosec is inverse of sine. So therefore what? It will be, it was 0 upon 1, now 1 upon 0, so not defined. Then it was 1 by 2, now 2 by 1. 1 by root 2, root 2 by 1, root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3, and it was 1 upon 0, now 0 upon 1, so 0, right? 1 minute. It was 1, sorry, this is 1. 1 by 1. Next, sec theta. Sec theta is the inverse of cos theta. So this is 1 by 1, therefore 1. Root 3 by 2, again 2 by root 3. 1 by root 2, the inverse, root 2. 1 by 2 will give you the opposite of this, that is 2. and for this it was 0 upon 1, and now it becomes not defined. Followed? I hope you are understanding what I am explaining you. Now cot of 0 will be opposite of or the inverse of this. Tan of 0 was 0 upon 1, now 1 by 0. So 1 by 0 is not defined. Then cot theta, tan theta was 1 by root 3, now this is root 3 by 1. This is 1 upon 1, so same 1 upon 1. This will be 1 by root 3, and the last one is tan theta not defined. Opposite of not defined is 0. So this is how we study the table of the trigonometric ratios of those specific angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So as I told you that if you know these values, it will be easy for you to complete the table. So let's revise quickly. Sin 0, 0, sin 30, 1 by 2, sin 45, 1 by root 2, sin 60, root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. Then we go in the reverse order. 1 comes here, root 3 by 2 comes here, 1 by root 2 is in the same place, 1 by 2 comes here, and cos of 90 will be 0 as 0 comes here. Now since we know that tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta, it will be 0, 0 upon 1, 0, 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2 will give you 1 by root 3, fine, 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2 will give you 1, then root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2 will give you root 3, and 1 by 0 will give you not defined. Cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta. 0 upon 1 will be 1 upon 0, and 1 upon 0 is not defined. 2, that is, it was 1 by 2, now 2 upon 1, 1 by root 2, root 2 by 1, root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3. We are going in the opposite, that is inverse. Now this was 1, so 1 is 1. 1 upon 1 means 1 upon 1. Sec theta is inverse of cos theta. Sec theta will be 1 by 1, so 1. Root 3 by 2 will give you 2 by root 3. 1 by root 2 will give you root 2. 1 by 2 will give you 2, and 0 will give you 0 upon 1, 1 by 0, not defined. Then similarly cot theta will be here not defined, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. So you have to learn this complete table. When you are thorough with these values and when the question comes, it will be easy for you to quickly substitute and find the answers, right? So this is the value table, trigonometric ratio value table for the specific angles. Now I will explain you how these values are derived. Let's begin with 45 degree. Okay, so I'm rubbing this. You have to make this table in your notebook and learn them, and then you will be able to complete the problems or the sums. Let's begin with the value of which angle? 45 degree. So I'm beginning with 45 degree. This is a right angle triangle, right? You know, in the right angle this is 90 degree. I take A, B and C. You know that these two angles are acute. If this is 45 degree, definitely this angle will also be 45 degree, because 45 plus 45 plus 90 will give you 180 degree. This is the angle sum property of the triangle. Okay, so if angle A is 45, angle C will also be 45, and angle B as usual is 90 degree. Now, these two angles, angle A is equal to angle C. You remember what is an isosceles triangle? If two angles are equal, if two angles in a triangle are equal, the sides opposite to them will also be equal. Therefore, AB will be equal to BC. So these two sides are equal as I have shown you here. Now let us assume this as A and this as A. We are finding the value how sin 45, cos 45 and tan 45, all those values are derived by this complete method. Now we find AC. AC square will be equal to A square plus A square. AC square will be equal to 2A square. And AC will be equal to root of 2A square, and we can write this as A root 2. This is a root 2. So you get this as a root 2. Fine. Now quickly we'll do sine 45. Sine 45 is equal to, of any 45 you can take, either this or this. So in both the cases you will get the correct answer. Now we get sine 45 is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse, that is a upon a root 2. We cancel this, I get 1 by root 2. Quickly, cos 45. When I take cos 45, it is adjacent upon, suppose if we are taking angle A. So adjacent upon hypotenuse, which is a root 2. A will cancel, 1 by root 2. Now tan 45. Tan 45 is opposite upon adjacent, and that is a by a, which is equal to 1. Now since you have taken out sine 45, cos 45, tan 45, it will be easy for you to take out cosec 45, which will be root 2 by 1. Sec 45 will be root 2 by 1.